Hallelujah, Christ is risen. The weekly vlog is going to take on different format today, post the resurrection, whether you believe it or not. I've got huge news. But before I get to the huge news, I'm located on Fisher Beach, and there's a fair amount of activity around me. There's a small amount of people on the beach with their chairs and kids, and a large amount of things, nippers in the background. But I'm not nipping in the background today, I'm chatting in the foreground. I want to invite you into immortality, as Easter Sunday speaks of. Can you imagine the shock on the faces of those early Palestinians when their little cult took off because of their leader's reappearance in another form? So I think the resurrection is what's missing in a lot of cults. It pops up every now and again in other cults. But I'm happy today to be here with you, and I just need to, there's a story coming later, but I want to invite you into immortality. There are two ways that you can become immortal in this life. The first way is the harder way, and that is to write a book, or to get someone else to write a book, or to live a life that's worth writing of. Okay, and I'm thinking that even the most mundane life is a book. The second way, which is the harder way, or was it the first one that's harder? I don't remember. Is to make little videos of yourself on the beaches of Cape Town and cafes. And I'm very happy this morning that from the grave he speaks. Dougie has passed on a few months ago, and we celebrated 6 months of his death a while ago. And I'm going to include a little snippet of what he said in my vlog today, so that you can see the power of video. The second part is more exciting. On our celebrations, weekend celebrations, we normally meet and we eat, as most religious people do, and we met and we ate with my sister and my mom. And my mom has officially given me permission to write a book, tell a story. They call her Vrede, would be the title.
Because you were born in 1945.
But then there was a man, I'll never forget. There was a big man with lots of stuff on. Those years, it's like those people scare you with the things on it. Now he came to Mama because Mama had to stand with somebody from South Africa because he comes. That was over. He came from a hospital in Libya. So they must bring him to they must not bring him to a house. So a man from Cape Town, I don't know who he was, and a man from I don't know where because he got off the boat with my second. But they kept him like this. So.
And what did he look like?
Was he injured?
He was injured.
Could you see that he couldn't stand on his own?
And how old was he when he came back?
And was that your
40s?
That wasn't proper. They didn't tell me how old he was.
And you've seen him for the first time.
But then your father was also there when he came
No,
out.
he wasn't there.
Oh, he
So they
wasn't
quietly
there.
got rid of him
No. He was still in his house.
in another house.
In his own
His
house.
own house.
With
He
my
moved
mother.
back.
Waar het hy gebly, mami?
There was a big house opposite that school, primary school, I remember. It was a block of houses, one door facing this way, two doors facing to the road, and a door facing.